In Disney's 2025 live-action remake of Lilo and Stitch, the Hawaiian concept of Ohana serves as the emotional cornerstone of the entire narrative. More than just a catchy phrase, this profound cultural value provides the framework through which the characters experience growth, healing, and connection. To truly understand the film's emotional impact, we need to explore what Ohana means within Hawaiian culture and how it weaves through every aspect of this remarkable story. Early in the film, Lilo introduces the concept to Stitch with a now iconic line. Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. This simple yet powerful definition encapsulates a central value in Hawaiian culture that extends far beyond the conventional Western understanding of family. In traditional Hawaiian culture, Ohana doesn't just refer to immediate blood relatives, but encompasses extended family, friends, neighbors, and community members who are bound together by mutual responsibility, support, and love. The film places this concept front and center, making it visible even on the Pelekai family's refrigerator as a constant reminder of their values. When Lilo first adopts Stitch from the animal shelter, she invokes this principle as her reasoning. They can't leave him behind because that would violate the core tenet of Ohana. Even though Stitch is clearly unusual, Nanny even questions if he's actually a dog. Lilo's commitment to Ohana means accepting him unconditionally. What makes the film's treatment of Ohana particularly powerful is how it explores the concept through characters who are all experiencing profound loss and disconnection. Lilo and Nanny have lost their parents a few years prior to the film's events, leaving them struggling to maintain their family unit. Nanny, barely more than a teenager herself, is thrust into the role of guardian, trying to balance work, the household, and caring for her grief-stricken sister. Meanwhile, Lilo copes with her loss through unusual behaviors, feeding sandwiches to a fish named Pudge who she believes controls the weather, making voodoo dolls, and acting out in ways that isolate her from her peers, who call her Weird Eye and Garbage Girl. Stitch enters this broken family as someone who has never experienced Ohana at all. When Lilo asks if he had a family, he responds, "No family," revealing his complete isolation. As an artificial creation designed for destruction, Stitch has only known the laboratory and containment. The concept of belonging is entirely foreign to him. Throughout the film, we witness how the principle of Ohana serves as both an aspiration and a healing force for these wounded characters. When Nanny and Lilo argue, their commitment to Ohana ultimately brings them back together. When Stitch causes destruction, the family principle makes Lilo fight for his acceptance rather than abandoning him. The concept becomes a North Star guiding their actions, even when circumstances make it difficult to maintain their bonds. The film expands the traditional meaning of Ohana by showing how it can include those who aren't related by blood. David, who clearly has feelings for Nanny, becomes part of their extended Ohana through his consistent support and presence. Tutu, the elderly Hawaiian neighbor who offers wisdom and practical help, embodies the community aspect of Ohana. Even Jumba and Pleakley, initially antagonists hunting Stitch, eventually become incorporated into this expanding family circle. This portrayal aligns with the authentic Hawaiian understanding of Ohana as a concept that extends beyond biological connections to encompass chosen family and community supports. A particularly poignant aspect of the film's treatment of Ohana is its acknowledgement that family can be broken, yet still valuable. When Stitch declares, "This is my family. I found it all on my own. It's little and broken, but still great," he articulates one of the film's most profound messages: that perfection isn't a prerequisite for family. This acceptance of imperfection extends grace to everyone in the story who feels inadequate in some way. Nanny for struggling as a guardian, Lilo for her unusual behavior, and Stitch for his destructive tendencies. The concept of Ohana is also contrasted with institutional approaches to family welfare. The social services plot, represented first by Ms. Kikoa and later by Cobra Bubbles, threatens to separate Lilo and Nanny. While the social workers aren't portrayed as villains, they genuinely care about Lilo's welfare. The system they represent lacks the nuance and flexibility of Ohana. The potential separation of his sisters represents the antithesis of the nobody gets left behind principle. What makes the film's exploration of Ohana particularly authentic is its acknowledgement that maintaining family bonds requires active effort and sacrifice. Nanny demonstrates this by giving up her dream of attending marine biology school to care for Lilo. Stitch shows it by risking his life to save Lilo despite water being dangerous for him. Even Cobra Bubbles eventually honors the principle by finding a way to keep the family together while ensuring Lilo's safety and well-being. The resolution of the film beautifully illustrates how Ohana can evolve to meet everyone's needs. Rather than forcing a choice between Nanny's dreams and Lilo's well-being, the expanded family network creates a solution where both can thrive. Tutu and David help care for Lilo while Nanny pursues her education, creating a sustainable family system that honors everyone's needs and aspirations. This portrayal of family as adaptable and supportive rather than rigid and limiting reflects the deep wisdom of the Hawaiian concept. The film also explores how Ohana can help heal past wounds and create resilience. Lilo's grief over losing her parents finds some healing through her new connections with Stitch and the expanded family network. Nanny finds that sharing the burden of care allows her to reclaim some of her own identity and dreams. Stitch, designed for isolation and destruction, discovers his capacity for connection and protection. In each case, the principle of Ohana provides a framework for processing pain and finding new purpose.